Let me tell you something most people get completely wrong about jealousy. We grow up thinking jealousy happens because you have something others want, a talent, a blessing, an opportunity. But that's only the easy explanation. The real reason people get jealous of you is deeper, more psychological, and far more uncomfortable for them. Jealousy doesn't come from what you possess. It comes from what your presence activates in them. When someone looks at you and sees confidence, authenticity, joy, success, or even just peace, something inside them stirs. You become a mirror that reflects the parts of themselves they haven't healed, haven't nurtured, or haven't developed. And because it's easier to resent a mirror than face what it reflects, they attach their frustration onto you. Instead of asking, "Why do I feel insecure?" they ask, "Why does that person make me feel insecure?" And that's when the spiral begins. First comes discomfort, then dislike, then envy, then the attempts to undermine you. If they can't have what you have, they'll try to take it. If they can't take it, they'll try to shame you for having it. If they can't shame you, they'll attack your reputation. And when that fails, they'll try to turn others against you, because misery always wants company. And there is no better example of this cycle playing out in real time than the royal family's behaviour toward Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. For years, not weeks, not months, years, the British tabloids have been performing emotional gymnastics to force Kate Middleton into relevance. They've crafted headlines, manufactured narratives, staged events, and pushed stories that insist she is the epitome of elegance, innovation, and importance. But the problem? Reality refuses to cooperate. Behind the glossy headlines, Kate Middleton is one of the most visibly passive and unimpressive royals in modern history. She does the bare minimum, delivers the bare minimum, and stands for, well, nothing. And watching the media try to make her appear groundbreaking has become one of the most unintentionally hilarious spectacles online. Because every time they attempt a Kate glamour moment, the internet collectively squints and asks, where is the substance? Where is the leadership? Where is the impact? The answer is always the same. It doesn't exist. And the funniest and saddest part? Kate doesn't even carve her own path. She copies Meghan. The imitation is no longer subtle, questionable, or debatable. It's not a theory. It's a pattern so obvious the public practically recites it like a nursery rhyme. Meghan does something bold, fresh, or meaningful, and within weeks, sometimes days, Kate appears with a stiff, diluted version of the exact same thing. Meghan wears an outfit. Kate wears the same silhouette months later. Meghan launches an initiative. Kate unveils a suspiciously similar new idea. Meghan shows authenticity on camera. Kate releases another awkward woodland monologue, trying to appear natural. It's painful to watch at this point, not because Kate Middleton is malicious, but because the desperation is visible. And it isn't just Kate. The entire royal family has adopted a copy Harry and Meghan strategy. They copy Harry's humanitarian efforts. They copy Meghan's communication style. They copy their branding, their tone, even their aesthetics. But here's the fatal flaw. You cannot copy authenticity. You cannot imitate presence. You cannot rehearse charisma. The Windsors can buy PR, but they can't buy soul. This brings us to the woodland videos, those strange, emotionless forest monologues the Prince and Princess of Wales keep producing. Nobody asked for them. Nobody understands them. Nobody relates to them. They're visually confusing, emotionally stiff, and tonally disconnected. It's like watching National Geographic try to recreate Meghan Markle's natural charm and falling flat every single time. The internet sees these videos and collectively asks, what is happening? Why is this happening? Who thought this was a good idea? Even the squirrels look confused. Meanwhile, Meghan can walk into a room in normal lighting, wearing something simple, speaking naturally, and the world pays attention without her lifting a finger. That's presence, that's intention, that's leadership, and that is exactly why they are jealous. Because Meghan has something they cannot manufacture in the palace basement. Authenticity. When copying fails, and it always fails, the Windsors return to their oldest survival tactic: smear campaigns. This is their ecosystem. This is their comfort zone. If they can't match Meghan, they attempt to diminish her. If they can't surpass her, they try to discredit her. When the copying collapses, as it always does, they respond with another round of tabloid venom. And the cycle continues. Copy Meghan. Fail spectacularly, get embarrassed, panic behind palace walls, attack her to distract from the failure. But here's the twist the palace didn't see coming. Every time they attack Meghan, she becomes more influential. Every time they imitate her, she becomes more original. Every time they push Kate as a rival, Meghan's authenticity becomes even clearer. Because the world isn't blind. People see the pattern. People recognize the insecurity. Kate Middleton isn't setting the standard, she's chasing it. Meghan isn't following the monarchy is following her. And let's be honest, Harry leaving the royal family burned them more than any tabloid will ever admit. He left and found freedom. He left and found love. He left and found purpose. Harry thrives. Harry succeeds. Harry evolves. And the palace tries desperately to recreate his image through photo ops, PR illusions, and staged narratives, but none of it feels genuine. Because it isn't. The jealousy is loud, the desperation is louder, and the copying, it's deafening. Let's talk about the deeper truth. Meghan Sussex is not just a figure the royals envy. She is a symbol of everything they pretend to be but can't achieve. She is modern in a system built on tradition. She is independent in a system built on dependence. She is confident in a system built on silence. She is accomplished in a system built on inherited roles. She is authentic in a system built on performance. And while Meghan moves through life, freely working, speaking, connecting, creating, the Waleses chase her blueprint like understudies in a play they never studied for. They film among trees, trying to look thoughtful. They imitate her fashion, trying to look relevant. They copy her style, trying to appear fresh. They duplicate her projects, trying to look impactful. But every attempt collapses, because authenticity can't be copied. Presence can't be rehearsed. Impact can't be faked. The tabloids can write essays, royal advisors can script speeches, PR teams can stage photo shoots, but none of it will ever recreate what Meghan has naturally. Every forest video, every copycat outfit, every recycled idea makes the palace appear more insecure and makes Meghan shine even brighter. The jealousy keeps escalating. The desperation keeps intensifying. The imitation keeps failing. And the world keeps laughing. Because the truth is undeniable. Meghan Sussex is the standard. Kate Middleton is the imitation. Harry and Meghan are original. The Windsors are reacting, copying and scrambling. You cannot erase authenticity. You cannot outperform genuine purpose. You cannot outshine a light that wasn't yours to begin with. And that is exactly why they are jealous. Thank you for watching. This is Adriel, and you're tuned into the Sussex Insights. Make sure to subscribe, like and share, because the truth deserves a wider audience.